Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of your HLGU News Update. I'm Kelsey McCoy. Pam Tebow, the mother of famous NFL quarterback Tim Tebow, was on campus Friday night to speak at the 78th Annual Booster Banquet. Tebow is an author, speaker, and homeschool pioneer. During the event, Tebow shared stories about her faith and her famous son. Here's more on that story. Hannibal-LaGrange University welcomed Pam Tebow as the keynote speaker for the 78th Annual Booster Banquet held Friday, November 22nd. Tebow took the stage for the evening, bringing personal stories and scriptural truth to the guests. Pam Tebow is the mother of NFL quarterback Tim Tebow. Her notoriety increased when Tim, the quarterback for the Florida Gators, became the first sophomore to win the Heisman Trophy. During the national televised Heisman broadcast, ESPN focused on her refusal to abort Tim when she was advised to do so. She was given an instant national platform to encourage the pro-life message.
An ESPN reporter interviewed our family, and she was the one out of hours worth of interviews that chose our pro-life clip to put on national television, preceding the announcement that Timmy was the first sophomore to win the Heisman Trophy. And as a result of that, it gave us a national platform for a pro-life message. And I was already speaking, but I started speaking at large events, and only God could have done that.
Tebow says she is passionate about encouraging people of all ages to trust the Lord with all their hearts and use the incredible influence God has given them to eternally impact their world.
I will praise you forever because you have done it, and in the presence of your saints, I'll praise your name for this good. So it's really fun to give all that credit back to the Lord because he really does do it.
During the duration of the banquet, Tebow used analogies, life stories about her 5 kids and 8 grandchildren.
I really count on the Lord to pull it off, especially after I just meted and greeted with a zillion people, signed a lot of books, and talked to people, and then you go and speak and you need all that energy, and God just shows up every time.
Tebow says she loves speaking for women's events, pro-life, other nonprofit groups, and various events across the country. She has won many awards and recently published a book titled Ripple Effects. November is National Adoption Month, a month set aside to raise awareness about the urgent need for adoptive families for children and youth. For one local family in Monroe City, their adoption story starts with a journey halfway across the globe with a trip to China. With more on that story, here's Emma Anderson.
For the Williams family, Christmas came early this year. It came back in April when the Williams' long wait to adopt their new daughter, Harper Rose, was finally over.
It's different than bringing a baby home because, when you bring a baby home, they sleep, they eat.
Bringing Harper home was a gift that did not come easily, but is a journey that for Mom Taylor Williams began years ago.
Adoption's something that's always been on my heart, probably since I was in college, before I met my husband even. Something that I just always felt like I wanted to do. I've always loved kids, and I just know there's so many out there that need a home, and I think that's just something that's God's always put on my heart.
The couple already had 3 biological children, Bryn, Drew, and Landry. But in the summer of 2017, Williams says she felt an undeniable sense of urgency to add another child to the family.
I just really felt like it was something we were supposed to do now. I felt like our daughter was out there and that she was waiting for us, and I told him that, and it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense at all. I said, I think that we're supposed to do this now.
The Williams faced many unknowns. An international adoption is expensive, but the family says it also proved to be a remarkable demonstration of faith in the Lord to provide.
If he gave us the money right away, there's no faith in that. And so every step, somehow, when we had a payment come up, we had the money.
This faith not only got the Williams through the year and a half they waited to bring Harper home, but it's a faith their children, especially the newest member of the family, can't help but sing about.
Every time I have a hard day or she has a hard day, I think, but she's here and she's part of our family and it's worth it.
Reporting for HLGU News Update, I'm Emma Anderson.
In other news, it's No Shave November, and participants of the Beard Off at HLGU are putting their best beards forward to raise funds for upcoming mission trips. Several students and faculty have entered the competition to grow their beards out for the month of November. This year's Beard Off has already raised close to $1,000 with still a week left in the competition. But HLGU junior Paul Bross says that this year's Beard Off has looked a little different than past years.
And what's special this year is we have Arthur Eckelmeyer competing, and right now he's actually winning, but mostly off of the cuteness factor. So it's just a friendly competition, but it's also for like a really good cause.
In addition to the Beard Off, PBD members frequently serve HLGU's campus and the community through service projects while sharing the gospel. To learn more about PBD or the Beard Off, you can contact them through their Facebook page. And finally, Christmas spirit is on display in the art wing of the Roland Fine Arts Center. That's because the Hannibal LaGrange University Art Department held a Christmas decorating competition recently on campus. Participants in the art club got to decorate one of the doors in the art wing. The doors were then later judged by HLGU President, Dr. Anthony Allen. Junior art major Jordan Jones says being a part of the art club helps produce creativity.
Everybody should participate with the art club, and the fact that it helps to build up your creativity also helps for like a good community aspect of things, and it helps just, you know, to make you have a free space to relax and learn something new.
Door art included anything from the hit Christmas movie Elf to a classic, The Grinch Stole Christmas. Well, that does it for this edition of your HLGU News Update. We hope that you and your family have a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving break. Until next time, I'm Kelsey McCoy. Thanks for watching.